Now, I got to be a little critical. One thing I never like to see on travel trailers are Trailer King tires. I would upgrade those to a better tire. Hey everyone. So about 5 months ago, I posted a video on our Coachman Chaparral and we swapped the tires out. We went to a Saloon tire from the Constancy tire that came on that particular fifth wheel. Now, the case I made for switching out tires was that the Constancy tire is just a low quality tire. It's a cheap trailer specific tire that is not necessarily what you would consider a quality tire for running down the road for long distances. There are a relatively high number of failure rates on that specific type of tire, along with pretty much all the other tires that come standard on fifth wheels that are under $60,000, $70,000. When you get above that, you start seeing more optional tires like the Saloon tires that we went with, or even Goodyear tires and Michelin's that become available at that higher price point. When I did that video, I knew that a lot of people would ask what is the best tire for a travel trailer, mainly because the Saloon tire that we put on is really only available in a 16-inch tire or larger, whereas most travel trailers come with either 14 or 15-inch tires. Now, this specific video is going to be more tailored to those who have the 15-inch rim. If you have 15-inch wheels on your travel trailer, you'll realize that you don't have a lot of options when it comes to tires, other than maybe Discount Tires house brand or Maxxis tires or Carlisle tires. And what you find out is that most of those tires still feel pretty much the same as the cheap tire you pull off. It's just claimed to be a more higher quality tire. If you do research on pretty much all of them though, they tend to have a pretty high failure rate regardless of which tire you go with. Now, I would say that if you're going to go with one of those brands, that Maxxis is probably going to be the one I would suggest. However, I have an alternative, and it's one that I've recommended. It's an upgrade we did on our travel trailer, and I would really recommend this to anybody looking at really wanting to improve the tire situation on their travel trailer if you have 15-inch wheels. The tire that we chose to go with was the Goodyear Cargo G26 tire. Now, we chose this tire for several reasons. One, because it still maintains that D load range that we're looking for, as well as it comes in roughly the same size tire configuration that we had on our trailer. Our travel trailer came with two 25/75 R15s, and this comes in a 225/70 R15, which means the tire is going to be a little bit shorter, just a hair, not much. But it's going to give us a much more durable tire. Also, it's considered a rib tire or highway rib tire, which is going to give you those straight, consistent grooves, which helps the trailer track better as well. It's the same type of tire tread pattern that you might expect to see on a larger trailer or even a commercial trailer. Now, there are only two sizes that you can get this tire in, either a 195/70 R15 or a 225/70 R15. The specs on the tires are also pretty impressive because you're able to get this tire with anywhere from a 1,985 pound load capability to a 2,470 pound load capability, depending on if you go with the 195 or the 225s. So if you're looking at upgrading the tire on your travel trailer, this is definitely one I would recommend. Now, these tires have a max inflation pressure rating of 65 psi, so you're going to have a pretty robust tire. They weigh between 26 and 36 pounds, again, depending on if you go with a 195 and a 225 tire, so it's also going to be a considerably heavier tire than what you're going to be pulling off of your trailer. Now, this is the same tire that Goodyear recommends you put on Sprinter vans or cargo vans, and it's considered a commercial grade tire for that reason. This is really a good tire for putting on a travel trailer. It's a radial tire, so it's not going to be your bias ply. It's going to be a much higher quality unit. Plus, the price isn't really bad. They're about $144, $145 per tire, and if you look at Maxxis tires or Carlisle tires, you're still looking at that $100 to $110 price point per tire. So you're really in that comfortable price range to have a much, much higher quality tire. I'm sure you might be able to find a dealer near you that can probably order these tires. I don't know if Discount Tire can get them for you, but Again, this is the route I would recommend going. There's people that have these tires on their trailers that have claimed to get over 100,000 miles off of these tires. So again, you do want to play it safe. Make sure that you check the date range on your tire, that you don't keep it on your vehicle for more than 5 to 7 years. You don't want it to dry rot and create issues just based on the tire rubber compound itself drying out. But it's definitely one that I would suggest, and I believe it's the safest bet for travel trailer size tires, which are generally going to be that 225, 70, 75, R15 on a 15-inch wheel. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope this is informative for you. I hope this adds to your tire options that you may have been looking at. If you have any personal experience with this tire, I'd love for you to leave a comment below so my viewers and even people considering buying this tire can have actual feedback on what your experience has been with this tire. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Give me a thumbs up if you like my content so I know that I'm bringing you more of it, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.